If the rumours are to be believed, the Conjuring house has been listed by Jacqueline Nunes for $1.2 million. And we're going to look into these claims today to see if they are simply strange. Now, straight off the bat, I saw this and I thought this cannot surely not be true. I saw it over on multiple different outlets. So the first one being PA homepage, okay, and says the Conjuring house in Rhode Island listed for $1.2 million. It was created by Melanie Da Silva, more on that in just a moment, and it was posted on the 13th of August at 2:20 p.m. EDT. So that would have been yesterday at the time of me recording this video. And it goes on to state, Burrillville, Rhode Island, one of America's most notorious houses, is up for sale in Rhode Island. Built in 1736, the house is located in Burrillville, Rhode Island. It was made famous by the 2013 blockbuster The Conjuring. Though it was the house featured in the film, it was actual home of the real life where the Perron family endured nearly a decade of intense paranormal activity since the 1970s. The home has 3 bedrooms, 1.5 bathrooms. I don't know how you can have half a bathroom, that's quite insane. And is listed for $1.2 million, which of course is around $300,000 less than what Jacqueline Nunes paid for it. I believe she paid $1.5 million. I need to fact check that. Or was it 2.5? Well, it was either 1.5 or 2.5. I'll fact check it. The current caretakers have reported that countless happenings in the house have turned overnight ghost bookings and group events on the property into a steady and successful business. And like the whole situation is pretty crazy, right? The whole situation is pretty wild. It's pretty radical. It's pretty weird because obviously if you look at the most recent Facebook posts that Jacqueline Nunes has made, she refers to using the house as a conduit for Jacqueline Nunes to be able to spread and expose new truths and disclosure to the growing population of the planet, right? So for her to then go on this like massive U-turn, like 360 no scope, 180, and just suddenly be like, forget it, I'm just going to sell it on for less than she bought it for, it seems a little bit sus. So that was my first red flag when reading this. But then again, Fox 59 also made the exact same thing. Now Fox 59 are, I believe, the page or the news outlet that have been working on delivering some of the most recent interviews with Brian Dansereau, Cody and Satori, and all the rest of it about the barn fire and Brian obviously losing his income and all the rest of it. So I was a bit dubious about the whole situation, and I found it very, very weird. But again, Melanie Da Silva was the person that broke the story. So Melanie has been a digital content producer for WPRI 12 since December 2019, and it goes on to talk about her, and she was the one, obviously she's part of the kind of the Fox family. Now I did reach out to Melanie to talk about the situation. So I sent Melanie a message and stated, "Hey Melanie, I hope that you're doing well. I wanted to reach out because I've just seen your article on Fox 59 about the Conjuring house being listed for $1.2 million. Is this true? I can't find the listing anywhere else online. I just thought I'd go directly to the stores. Thank you for your time." And literally just a minute ago, Melanie did respond to me and she stated, "It is not for sale and it was sold in 2022. We updated some of the Conjuring house articles on our end to fix the error of the date it was built, to the date it was built. Not sure why it's popping up as a new story on some sites. Sorry for the confusion." So there you go, straight off the bat. The story is not true. The Conjuring house is not up for sale, okay? I went straight to the source. You can see Melanie Da Silva 9. This was her social media. When you go onto Melanie Da Silva here, you go onto Instagram. It's her page that pops up right here. You know, so you can see that that's exactly where the situation has gone, and it's gone a bit awry for whatever reason. Basically, the date on the website shouldn't be showing as a new story. Instead, it should be showing as a story from 2022 when Jacqueline Nunes bought the site, sorry. But you know, at least we've got confirmation straight from the horse's mouth. So Melanie, if you ever see this video, cheers for letting me know. But you know, just to caveat this as well, someone called Kenny Biddle, who I believe is very well respected within the debunking community over on the paranormal side of things, has posted stating, "I hear there are rumours getting shared that the Conjuring house is up for sale. As far as I can tell, this is false." Well, we've just confirmed it. The article on the PA homepage says that it was posted on the 13th of August 2024, but the links to the older Mott and Chase page listing as sold for 1.5 million, which is what Jacqueline Nunes paid for it. I knew it was 1.5. I searched the Mott and Chase site and there was no listing of the house. Whoever did it, maybe it was a joke and maybe it was what many would love to see, but this is dumb. Don't be a part of the problem by adding confusion. Okay, so there you go. And then obviously they've done their homework, Mr. Kenny Biddle, so you can see this is the site that we just spoke about. Moving forwards, we can see that this is the house now on the letting or the selling agent site, which is Mott and Chase. And you can see it went for $1.525 million. And it's a 3-bed, 2-bathroom, and 3,109 square foot house. By the way, 1.5 mil is absolutely crazy for this gaff, by the way. It's just insane. And as you can see here, it is not actually listed on their site right now. They've got some other houses, far more exquisite houses, but not the Conjuring house. But again, moving forwards onto the, I mean, you would have thought if the house was truly for sale, it would be on the Conjuring house Facebook page, right? So, you know, I'm just going to show you all avenues so you know that we're not like cock and bull in this. I mean, we've already got it from the horse's mouth, so we know that this is for real. But obviously the most recent post from Jacqueline herself was the one that I spoke about yesterday in yesterday's video, and then the most recent post, we'll go through this as well because it's an interesting one for sure. 7.2 video reviews in under 2 hours with only 23,000 followers. Bots, fuck you, Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos. It's only enlightened one of the evil wasps. The rest are enlightened ones who know what's happening here. I mean, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos and Mark Zuckerberg are catching strays from Jacqueline Nunes right now, stray punches, but... So I have been scrolling my news feed for TCH, which is now only people and pages I have never effing heard of. I was supporting these new posts and statements that reflect my beliefs when I noticed how many people have over 50,000 followers. Good for them. Isn't that interesting though, that most famous haunted location in the world only has 23,000 reported followers? Maybe you're just not that guy, you know? Maybe you had your time. Maybe you're just not that guy anymore. You know, your house is just not the most haunted and famous haunted house in the world anymore. I definitely think it slipped down the pecking order recently, for sure. I think the Bel Air house is probably more famous than this place now. Anyway, here is additional proof that the continuity of consciousness captured at the Conjuring house. Once the orb reached awareness that it was in the straight view of the camera lens, it scurried out of the way. But my opinion, this is proof of a disincarnate intelligent energy, which in paranormal parlance is a spirit orb. Its intelligence is holy shit moment in realizing that it was being observed by the camera. Right, let's have a look at this orb and let's have a look at the holy shit moment that it had, okay? Okay, I'm going to have to move my fat slab head out of the way, bear with me, hang on, because otherwise you're not going to be able to see diddly squat. Just going to move me up here because I'm not, put me here actually. There you go. Right, ready? This is the Conjuring house's stuff. You'll see it down in the bottom left. Just where it says Lorex. I mean, that's definitely interesting. It could be a bug. Straight off the bat, you know, many people would probably say that that's a bug. But the way that its little energy thing kind of flickers out, I think that is very weird. I mean, I'm not a paranormal debunker by any means necessary. So, you know, if you think that I'm right in saying that it's a bug, let me know. If you think it's a genuine paranormal orb, let me know. If you think it's something else that I don't know of, please let me know, because I am genuinely curious about this. I think this is really, weird. I think this is really, really weird. But anyway, like I say, that's the situation so far with the Conjuring house allegedly being for sale. We've had it straight from the horse's mouth. There's nothing about it on the that it's not true. There's nothing on the Conjuring house's page. I think Jacqueline Nunes would probably want to talk about that if it was up for sale. It's not, unfortunately. You know, maybe it should be. At the end of the day, it is not. I have actually reached out to Jacqueline Nunes to see if she would be willing to talk about the whole situation. Again, I've emailed the Conjuring house. She's not responded. I highly doubt that she will, because high and mightiness, you know, she's leagues above me and anybody else for that matter at the moment. I have got a video coming tomorrow. This is a very, very interesting one, and I don't want to give too many details away, but it is an exclusive chat with people that have been at the Conjuring house, who have worked there up until recently, and their experiences with it. And you know, I've tried reaching out to other sources as well, and I'll keep you up to date with that. But yeah, so there's going to be some very interesting chats to come your way starting from tomorrow. But what do you guys think of this whole situation? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. While you're down there, be sure to jump to get the hell out of that like button, subscribe if you're new, tickle my little bell so you get notified whenever we upload to the channel. Until next time, guys, I hope you have enjoyed. Cannot wait to see you in the next one, and I'll speak to you later. Peace.